Hello and welcome to today's August 30th daily news report, as well as ongoing stimulus package information video. If you're a subscribed member of my community, then welcome back. And if you're not, consider subscribing right now so I can keep you up to date on what's going on in Washington, D.C., the next stimulus package, the U.S. economy, money, investing, and much, much more. All right, this is your daily reminder to sign up for the August giveaway that ends tomorrow. So last call, here we go. We're about to end this and get some money to some people. Casey and I are giving away $10,000. We're going to give 5 people $1,000 and 20 people $250. We know that some of you in the community need some extra spending cash as we wait for Congress to quit dragging their feet and pass the next stimulus package. You can sign up each day to increase your odds, and it only takes about 20 seconds, and I'll make sure to leave that link below. All right, now regarding the next stimulus package, over the weekend, Senator Bernie Sanders visited Indiana and Iowa. He purposely wanted to visit 2 states mostly populated with Republicans based on voting data to pitch the people on the $3.5 trillion stimulus package and how it could help them. About 700 people showed up in Iowa and about 2,300 showed up in Indiana. According to reports, it was mostly Democrats that attended the meeting, so it kind of defeated the purpose of pitching this to Republicans. Now, Sanders said it's time for Congress to finally have the guts to stand up to the wealthy and special interests and to restore the people's faith in the idea that our government can work for all of us. Okay. Now, Sanders believes the biggest source of income the government can tap to pay for the next stimulus bill will come from taxing the wealthy, taxing the big corporations, and demanding lower drug prices from pharmaceutical companies. Sanders focused most of his time on talking about how he would help the working class families, the elderly, and the sick. He has been pushing Senator Schumer to include dental, vision, and hearing care in the next stimulus package. Sanders pointed out that Americans spend more on prescription drugs than any other nation on the planet, and that the corporate greed of these companies is disgusting. All right, now I know many of you in the comments tell me your extra money goes towards your prescriptions and that sometimes you have to choose between food and your medication. So Sanders, it looks like, is going to try to lower the cost of your medication. But then again, he may only be able to lower it for Medicare, and some worry that the pharmaceutical groups will just raise the prices on everyone else in order to balance out their profits. Companies don't like to go backwards on raising prices or getting rid of profits. And so some economists worry that by raising the corporate tax rate, you'll just be raising the cost of this stuff onto the American people. So there is a real worry about what is the right balance to pay for this bill. Should it be bigger? Should it be smaller? These are all the things that people in Congress are debating right now. Sanders said he wants to go away from oil companies. He wants to make housing more affordable and energy efficient. He also wants to establish a paid civilian climate corp of young people to travel the country telling companies how to do better. So he wants to pay people to travel the country and tell companies all the things they're doing wrong and how they could be doing it better. Now, Sanders said nearly 18 million Americans have 50% of their income going to housing. That's absurd, he said. It's time for bold action. It's time for an unprecedented investment in affordable housing. Okay. Now, when I do retirement planning, typically we want that number to be around 25 to 30% of your income. So 50% is incredibly high. All right. Now, I think the one area that Sanders missed is people want to know, how is this going to help me now? Not 5 or 10 years from now. Everything he talked about is out. It's pushed out into the future, right? So what's in it for me now? What's going to help me now, right? Yes, housing has gotten ridiculously expensive, but how do I pay my rent now? Yes, we need to treat our planet well, and it would be nice for everyone to have an expensive electric car in the future. That sounds great. But how do I afford the gas in my current car now, right? Yes, it would be great to have higher wages a few years from now, but how do I pay for things now, right? So I believe families making under $100,000 a year and people on Social Security Administration benefits or fixed incomes are seriously, desperately asking, how are you going to help me in the short term, right? This is where I need help. I need help now. I also need help in the future, but if I can't get to the future, how does that help me now, right? And I could be wrong, right? But just as I listened to it, I tried to be fair in my analysis, and that was the one thing that kept standing out is, how does this help the people now, right? Like a stimulus check, we all know, boom, that helps immediately. But how does this help now, okay? Let me know in the comments, are you more worried about getting by right now in the next 30, 60, 90 days, or in the next 3, 6, or 9 years? Please let me know your thoughts in the comments. I love hearing from my community. All right, now Representative Blumenauer, I hope I said that right, railed against the Supreme Court's decision to cut off the rent eviction protection. He's now demanding Pelosi and Schumer do their jobs and help millions of people avoid becoming homeless. Representative Ayanna Pressley joined him in this battle and said Congress needs to solve these problems now. She said Schumer and Pelosi talk about solving problems, but what are they actually doing to solve problems, right? So she wants more action and less talk. I think we can all relate to Representative Pressley on that one. All right, now, according to a new report, 14.28% of all homes being purchased right now are being purchased by hedge funds or Wall Street investment firms. As the stock market has become more unstable, Wall Street has been buying up homes all over the country. Maybe you've noticed homes are extremely expensive, and most buyers are fighting cash offers much higher than what people can afford. Well, that's because you are bidding against the Wall Street elite and not another citizen making similar income in your town. So this is a major uphill battle, right? Like you're David, they're Goliath, right? And the outcome of the story is different, right? Now, owning a home used to be a major part of the American dream, but now you have to compete for housing with multi-billion-dollar firms that can simply outbid you, okay? Now, with all of this, you can see why there is a push for adult tax credits, for new home down payment programs, right? These adult tax credits, if they pass, many are hoping that they will be in the form of a monthly check, similar to the child tax credit monthly checks, which, by the way, they're trying to get extended until the year 2025 in the next stimulus package. So it'll be very interesting to see what they actually put in the form of, how does this help me now, especially if I'm on fixed income or don't have any kids? How are you helping me now, right? Okay, now I'd be curious to know which area of your finances are hurting the most. Is it housing? Is it rent? Is it food? Is it a car or car maintenance? Or possibly the cost of gas to fill up your car? Please give me an idea in the comments of what you need help with the most, okay? All right, now I expect this week to see a lot of programs coming out as Democrats have everything in place to pass the next stimulus package very, very quickly. This next vote will be done using budget reconciliation, so there doesn't need to be a lot of back and forth, and not a single Republican needs to be a part of the House or the Senate, right? If you guys have heard me talking about Democrats more and more and more, it's because the Republicans really aren't saying much because they don't have to be involved, right? So they don't even have to defend a position. They're just basically to the sidelines, okay? Now, Democrats are fully in control of this bill and fully in control on whether you get a fourth stimulus check. Now, 80 or more of them have said they want a fourth stimulus check, but will they actually have the guts to stand up for the people and make it happen? That's what we're going to find out here very, very soon. The fighting on this bill will be between progressives and moderates in the Democrat Party on which areas of the bill get the green light, right? So anyway, that's kind of where we're at right now. By the way, thank you guys so much for giving these videos a like. I really, really appreciate it. And I just love bringing you the news. Okay, now the U.S. military and the U.S. diplomats must be out of Afghanistan tomorrow at midnight, which is 3:29 p.m. Washington, D.C. time. It's now believed that hundreds of Americans are going to be left behind with the Taliban. If the Taliban turns on those people, it could be the biggest hostage situation in American history. Hopefully the military and the private groups will continue to extract American citizens. I saw that a lot of retired private military people with private funding were sneaking into the country and extracting Americans. Such cool stories, right? All right, now, because of all the equipment that's being left behind, the Taliban now has an air force bigger than 85% of the countries in the world, thanks to the United States. National Secretary Advisor Jake Sullivan said on a CNN interview with Jake Tapper that President Biden's team did not hand over a list of Americans and Afghanistans to be moved out. He then said, well, we didn't give them a list of names, just a small list, right? So we didn't give them a list, just a small list, right? So a small list of American and Afghanistan names were given to the Taliban, but not the whole list, right? So, whoa, at least it wasn't everybody, right? Okay, now then on a different show on Meet the Press, Chuck Todd asked Secretary of State Blinken if a kill list was handed over. He emphatically said, no, there was no kill list, but then said, we did hand over a bust manifest of American and Afghan names. So that's probably where they got the names, was that list that we handed over, right? So there's a lot of confusion on, did they give out a list of names or not? And both of them have said, we did, but it was a small list and it was a manifest, which had a bunch of names on it. So there's definitely some semantics going on when it comes to that issue. Now, let me know in the comments, if you were trapped in Afghanistan with the Taliban, would you want the United States to hand your name over? Let me know in the comments. I don't think I would want it handed over. All right, now according to a Pentagon press release, General Van Herk says that 88,000 of the 100,000 rescued of Afghans do not have a special immigrant visa. Okay. Now, these emergency visas were given to Afghans that aided the U.S. government and U.S. military. But in all the confusion and anxiety of the past 2-week situation, we've now taken in tens of thousands of immigrants who were not supposed to be here. They don't have those visas. They most likely did not help the U.S. military. Now, I'm sure those that made it into our country are grateful, and now our government is going to have to figure out how to accommodate these people. All right, now I've seen in the comments people saying, how does the Taliban get their money? How did they become powerful before this situation? I researched it, and they have massive farming productions as part of their empire where they grow opium in order to sell it legally and illegally as medical products and as illegal drugs. So that's where they're getting their funding, is these large production opium farms in the Middle East. Okay, now as I speak, articles of impeachment are being drafted for Secretary of State Antony Blinken for his handling of the Afghanistan situation, and Department of Homeland Security head Mayorkas for his handling of the border. I'm not sure that anything will happen, but that's what's in the news this morning. All right, now a new survey asked if President Biden's handling of Afghanistan has reduced global confidence in the United States and the United States' influence. 59% said yes, the United States' standing and influence have gone down. 28% said no, the United States and their influence have not gone down. 12% said they didn't know, and another 1% said, I don't know how to answer this complex question. All right, now Hurricane Ida has left over 1 million people in Louisiana without power. The 150-mile-per-hour winds took out cell phone towers and electricity. The storm came on so fast that many did not have time to flee. Others had no additional money, and so they are stuck dealing with the aftermath. They just didn't have the money to get out of town. This storm has dropped over 20 inches of rain in less than 24 hours. My heart and prayers go out to the people of Louisiana. 5,200 National Guard troops will be sent to help with the aftermath and the damage and the cleanup. So if I find any way to help those people down there, I will definitely share that with my community. But this is heartbreaking. This is as bad as Katrina or possibly worse, because so many people were just financially caught off guard and couldn't escape the storm. By the way, for those of you that know, our sponsor, Mr. 1920 Soap, lives in New Orleans, Louisiana. I've had multiple communications with he and his wife. They were able to get out. They are in Florida, and their home, though it got lots of water, so far looks like it was not damaged, though some of their neighbors completely lost their roofs. So anyway, they're okay, and I wanted to let you guys know about that. Now, this is my update for today. As I know more, I will definitely come on and share more. A lot is going to be coming out about the stimulus package, and there's so much coming out of Washington, D.C., I can barely keep up with it, but I had to take the last 2 days off. So I hope you guys had a good weekend, and I hope you don't hold it against me that I took the weekend to just let my mind and anxiety go down for a couple of days. Now, before you go, make sure to sign up to be one of the 25 winners. I'm excited to give that money away. It ends tomorrow, right? Like it's over. It's done after tomorrow. I'm excited to give 5,000 people $1,000 and 20 of you $250. And I hope that money will be seen as a blessing in your life to help you out financially. All right. Now, before you go, I just want to remind you that you are amazing. I really, really believe that. And I appreciate you being in my community. And I'll see you on the next video.